Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel EQ Technologics 1EQ channel. What I would like to take you through today is to show you how eQube-MI can be used as an application gateway. Okay, here's what we are going to show you. What this slide is talking about is what an application gateway might do for you. So on the right hand side you see several applications, Team Center, SAP, databases, homegrown applications, doors for your requirements, SharePoint for sharing of your files and other web services that may be available within an organization. And then we have eQube-MI, which will provide the facility to have the application gateway. Now eQube-MI has a data virtualization layer, so you can actually mash up data in either direction. So you might want to write in one system while you might want to read in the other system, or you might want to do any kind of permutation or combination of reads and writes in any of these applications for that matter. And then expose all of this together as either a web service or a REST service. In this example, what I'm going to show you is that the REST services that is being exposed by eQube-MI will be consumed by a web application, and we could update or even read data from both Team Center as well as SAP in this case. So let's first take a look at what is there in Team Center. This is Team Center Unified, and we are looking at an engineering BOM over here related to a three-wheel trolley. And now looking at the same data in SAP, looking at the price and other information that will be available in SAP. Now, the screen that you see here is the web application that I talked about. The user logs into this application. And this is the item ID, the trolley three-wheel that he wants to have details on. Now remember, he's not logged into Team Center, neither is he logged into SAP, but what he sees on this screen is consolidated information. So a read has been done by eQube-MI implicitly, and you see the relevant data coming from SAP and from Team Center. So this is the BOM structure that we had earlier seen in Team Center. The price as well as the plant information is coming from SAP. Now, what the user could also do is that he could actually edit this and add a new part inside the BOM. He could perhaps change a few attributes, and that's what I would like to show you over here. So the BOM structure is now being modified, and the user updates some information that you can see on the screen. And when he commits that information, this actually goes back into Team Center, and what you see is an updated information in Team Center. Now this is the eQube-MI transaction details, and this is the data that was fetched earlier. So when the user went into the API, the web application, this is what process was used to actually read data from both Team Center as well as SAP, and he got a consistent view of this data. So bits of it came from Team Center, bits of it came from SAP. Go and look at the transaction for the write now. This is the process which is intended for the writes, and this write would go and write into either SAP or Team Center depending on what type of data was updated by the user. Perhaps in some cases it might be both the systems. Let's take a little bit detailed view of the read that was done from both the systems, and what you see over here is something like a view, a database view, but this database view actually works across completely different systems. In this case, the top side, the red square that you see is the data coming in from Team Center. So what you would see is the source has got things like item revision, bomb view revision, and so on. And what you see below, the smaller red square, is the information coming in from SAP. So what we are really doing is mashing up this information together in one go. Let's take a look at some of the attributes that you can see over here which have been mapped into the process, and then get back to the right view or the right logic that you can see over here. Obviously that also includes a bit of fetch, because it might have to fetch the data in order to write it back. And this is the business process modeler process that you see over here, which will have the create logic. The write logic is very similar to the views that one would create in a database. It's very similar. The only difference is that it is actually across non-database systems, in the sense it is actually using the APIs at the back. And so you are actually adhering to the security of each of these applications. So for instance, if the user has the rights to read as well as write into Teamcenter, then it would work automatically, and same would hold good for SAP. It's not something where the user is actually using some super user privileges to actually read and write this data. It is adhering to the native application's security. So that was a short introduction of how eQube-MI could be used as an application gateway, and more of a application aggregation tool, if I may say. Hope it was useful to you. Thank you.